Hey everyone, Five Nights at Freddy's fan 555 here. Welcome to my next new Minecraft uh, city building remake live stream video that I was wanting to do. I had to wait towards the end of this week to be able to do a new live stream video for uh, my new Minecraft city that I've been building on the Nintendo Switch. I've done nothing to it since last week. So everything's still the same as last week. Nothing's changed. Didn't do anything off camera. Um, I meant to do a little bit of things off camera for the roof of the building we had built, but I forgot about it. And I didn't really have time to either now that I'm back to going to school now. So I started going back to school. Let's see, it was February 1st at the beginning of this week. I had started going back to school. So now that I go back to school, it's going to be difficult for me to be able to do new videos now for that reason. So what will happen is I won't be able to do new videos until either it'll be on days that I'm off work after I'm home from school. It'll be maybe those days I don't have work or I'm off work. Also depends on how much homework I have to do too. And then school, I have school up to Thursday every week. We don't have school on Fridays. So, of course, today's Friday, which means I'm able to do a video. I'm also off work today as well, which is good. And then I'm also off tomorrow as well, so I'm going to do this live stream today and then maybe do something else tomorrow. I don't know what it'll be yet for the video tomorrow, but I'll think of something. So that's how it's going to be for now until around May 13th or 14th. That's how long this spring semester for school for me is. So I'll be going to school from now until then. That's a good ways away from now. But anyways, if anyone is watching, please let me know in the comments below. Ask me something about how school's going, that sort of thing, or how I'm doing. If you want, whichever you want to do. Okay, adjust the camera a little bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. It's been about a week. Well, technically almost 2 weeks now from when I did the live stream video for this last. See if I can maybe adjust camera for web camera a little better. Sort of tilted a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. Uh, Looks somewhat straight now for my TV screen. Kind of. Okay, so as you guys would remember, this is where we left off last, from when we last worked on it. We had built a clean water side for the water and sewage plant for the city, which is what I wanted to build first for my new Minecraft city. And then we started doing the tank for the dirty water. I may just do that off camera. I'll decide on if I'm going to do that off camera a little bit. And then we ran a water line from basically inside of it, from the clean water tank out all the way to over here, and did don't know if any of y'all saw that or not. Let's see, what was it? Yeah, it was this llama. He was I caught it out of the side of my eye. He was like right about here somewhere, and all of a sudden he's over here. It's like he teleported over here. He glitched over there, I guess. But anyway, that's the design of the road, how it's going to look. So we might maybe go and build that, but I'm not sure. Decide on how big I want the parking lot to be. Think about the same size as parking lot for FNAF 4 house. The reason why I put parking lots in front of them is because it'd be kind of almost like an amusement park almost for this part of my Minecraft city, which will be the FNAF section. So let's see. We'll do the smooth sandstone. I think that's what we use. Pretty sure. I do have live chat. I have live chat turned on this time. The reason why it wasn't on in the first live stream is because I figured this out before I started this stream. Apparently, you have to. Apparently, whenever you have it set to made for kids, for whatever reason, that disables the live chat, which means if you want to comment or something, you're not able to. So I was like, well, I guess I'll have to set it to not made for kids so that live chat can work. But yeah, if anybody's watching, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to pay attention to it every once in a while. I have my laptop screen facing me so I can see if there are any comments. just thought about what I'll probably do for tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video will probably be my newest update video of my 1967 Chevy C10 pickup truck. I haven't done one in a long time. It's been around a year, I believe, from when I did one on it last. I want to do a new one. So, the dirt blocks here, go ahead and change it over to this for the sewage tank. Do those two as well. And then fill this in. Okay, flooring is now finished. Now we need to do the sewage tank part of it. I think I'll just go ahead and get it done. So dig out pretty much this entire level, entire three levels of dirt in the world. Some point after I do this live stream or finish doing the stream, I'm going to I have a new video that I had made that I want to upload. I'm going to see if I can try to edit it on my laptop before I upload it. Probably won't be today because it'll take probably up until tomorrow for the stream to finish processing and everything for it to appear on my channel. It may take less than that. It may appear some point later on today, this afternoon, on my channel after I've finished the stream. Just depends on how long it takes it. Probably could use TNT to do this a lot quicker. The only problem is there's a risk of damaging parts of the building. I don't want to have to. I know I could, but it'd be pretty easy to fix. But I'd rather not have to by doing that. And yeah, I know that this is a slower process of doing it during a live stream, especially. Digging all this out like this is probably boring. There was a video last night that I watched. Video. I can't remember who it was I was watching it from. They were talking about Minecraft, how much things have changed over the 11 years now that Minecraft has been around. Minecraft first came out back in 2009, years ago. I can't believe that Minecraft is almost 12 years old now, which is how old it's going to be this year. And they're pretty much constantly still making new updates to it. And I was reading some comments in the video after I watched it. There were some people that had said, no, it was like one person I think, said that eventually at some point they'll probably stop making updates for it and Microsoft decides to get rid of it or something. I doubt that would happen, but especially because Mojang is the main company that owns Minecraft. So I doubt that would even happen. But it is a possibility, and it can and could happen, especially because Minecraft is getting older throughout the years. There was some Minecraft worlds on our Xbox 360 version of the game where when me, my brother and sister were maybe a little younger, I have some worlds that I still have on there that I remember playing on some things that we had built that now sits abandoned as we've never really gone back to playing on those worlds. There's even a world of two other worlds of mine on there on our Xbox 360 version of Minecraft. That one of them was one we used to play together with one of our neighbors, which we aren't able to do anymore because she doesn't live down here towards out our house anymore. She had moved in with her dad, I think. If I remember right, I don't remember exactly, but that, and because we have jobs now, we're just not really able to do it anymore. Play on that world of ours from when she used to be here and be neighbors with us still. And why did I fill that in? Dirt. Wasn't paying attention. That's okay though. Fix it. So that's that world, and then the other world, our Xbox 360 version of Minecraft. Me and a friend of mine, we used to play every once in a while. Back whenever he used to still live not far from where I live, we would play every once in a while until at one point he moved to Florida. Then I was like, it was 1 year where he came to visit, and then we played again after around probably almost 2 years worth. Played again. Then we went back home. Then we went to visit them there at Florida, and came back home. And the year after that, which it was around 2 years after that, was when he came to visit again. We played that world again, and well, that's pretty much the last time we had played together on that world. Because after that, he went back home. Florida. At this point, they had moved to somewhere else. They had moved to Melbourne, Florida. After around about a year, they moved there and moved to where did they move to? They moved to Iowa. After that, at one point, lived there for about a year, then moved to somewhere else there in Iowa, which is where they are now. And for, I'd say probably around about a year, no, around about probably almost 2 years now. So it's been, it's been maybe 3, 4, almost 5 years now from when we played together on that world last. So it's still, that world also still continues to sit abandoned now. After that, it had been for a long time. And we may never get to play on that world again, and that's okay if we don't. That's because eventually at some point I'm gonna get rid of the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft game at some point, because now that I have it for the Nintendo, I don't really need it anymore or want it anymore, because I don't really see any point in having really 2 games of the same exact thing. I don't really see any point in having, especially when the Nintendo Switch version of Minecraft has updates pretty much all the time. On our Xbox, it doesn't, because it needs like more memory space or something like that that I have. So we're just not able to get it to update. And the reason for that is because, for one, the newer games that are coming out now, they no longer make for Xbox 360, and I don't think they make memory space for Xbox 360 anymore either. I could be wrong though. They might still make memory space for it, but I don't know. It was that and something else we needed for it to be able to update, but either way, I didn't really see any point in keeping the Xbox version anymore. Okay, so fill this in with a layer of dirt. For up there for a minute, and then put there on top of it and dig this out. Okay, this is so to have it pretty much completely filled in like the other tank, clean water tank. But yeah, there's people that remember back around the time when Minecraft first came out that in survival you didn't have a hunger bar yet. You didn't have armor bar yet either. All you had was really just your health bar. And there was sheep, except at the time their wool would something to do with their wool or something. You didn't have. I don't think you didn't have shears yet to shear off their wool yet at the time. Just click the button you would normally use to click for shearing their wool off, and you get some wool from them. Let's see. What I remember whenever I first started playing Minecraft is there were no donkeys or llamas yet. There weren't. Let's see what else. There weren't. Cats yet. Pretty much. Pretty much most of the animals, mobs there are now, they didn't even exist yet at the time whenever I first started playing Minecraft. They do now though. That's how many updates the game has had throughout the years. Let's see, that's not what I wanted to hit. And I hit the wrong button. Back to water. But yeah, if anybody's watching, please let me know in the comments below. And ask me questions about something if you want. So which button was it? That one. Settings. I don't remember if I turned the damaging for like fire spreading from lightning. Let's see. Fire spreads. I think I have it turned off, it looks like. TNT explodes. That keep on. Let's see. Briefing, weather cycles. be honest, as long as I have fire spreads turned off, I think we'd be fine. Buildings don't get damaged, hopefully, from lightning. All that I hit like directly in the clean water tank. Didn't do any damage, and usually doesn't whenever it hits the water like that. But let's continue to hope that it doesn't. But yeah, if there's anybody that wants to talk to me in the comments, just leave a comment about something, ask me something, whichever. Don't know where that one is, but it's close. Hopefully it doesn't damage anything. And if it does, I would hopefully notice. Keep wanting to check because you just never know. Dig out the layer of dirt underneath to fill it in the rest of the way. Just fill in this part of it. Do that. Gotta be down underneath. Just gonna take a little bit to do. It takes time to fill in like this. Another lightning strike close by. There it is. Almost done for this part. This will probably go quicker if I'm above just about done with the dirty water tank, or the sewage tank. What it really is supposed to be called. Those lightning strikes are kind of sort of worrisome to me because I don't know if it's hitting something or damaging something until I go to look. Could turn off the weather cycle, but I don't know if I want to. So, alright. Dirty water tank is filled with water. Now, to make it look like it is the sewage tank. So let's see what's this. That's salt sand. Let's see, what do we want to use? We'll use the brown terracotta and let's see, is there a white somewhere? Yeah, we'll use it. Again, just be sure it's not damaging anything. Doesn't look to be, so I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, now, sort of place this all sort of randomly. Make it look like the dirty sewage water tank. Sort of, so this is all going to be placed randomly. Not like that, but yeah, sort of place it randomly. Some of the brown over here. Well, some here. Some white terracotta. Well, there we go. There's our dirty and our sewage tank, and then the clean water tank, which are now finished. So, the water and sewage plant is now pretty much finished. The only thing it needs now is its roof and parking lot. The roof I'm going to do off camera because it'll be in a pattern like this and that, like that. So I don't want to bore you guys with doing that like that. So the next thing we're going to do for it is the parking lot, and it's pretty much done until I do the roof for it off camera at some point, which I don't know when it'll be, but hopefully I get to it and finish it. Hopefully it won't sit for several years worth like some of my other buildings in my original Minecraft City building world on the Xbox has been. Alright, so let's see here. What do we want to use? Think versus stall map. We'll use that. There it is. parking lot, parking space lines. Did we install? Yes, we did. Okay, so start from here and go over from there. Up to right here is where we're going to go. And don't want to go too far because the road's going to go through there. So right here, across from here is where we're going. Alright, there we go. Outline for parking lot is done. Now to dig out the rest of this to start building the parking lot itself. Takes a little bit to dig out. Try to do around about 4 blocks at a time to dig out. I forgot that part of it. That's okay though. Okay. Got all that dug out. Now I'm going to start doing the parking lot. Or start building it. Oops. Missed it. pavement for parking lot done. Before I forget, I'm going to grab a sign right quick, just so that I can put down a sign to say when I started building my new Minecraft city, which was January 28th at 11:40 that morning. So I'm gonna put it around about right here where I'll put it. So I'll go ahead and put time so I don't forget. So 11:40. So 11:40 a.m. I'll put new Minecraft city. Minecraft. Oops. I messed up. Hit wrong button now, so I'm gonna do it again. So I'll call it Minecraft City Remake. So Minecraft Remake. Minecraft City Remake. And then January 28th. 2021. Put this, put slash 28 slash 2001. Alright, Minecraft City Remake. Now we're on that. The time is 11:40. So 11:40 a.m. Alright, that way I'll know. And don't forget. Hopefully don't forget. Get torches gotta get fence to put in. Alright, so put fencing in across there like that. Decide on where we want the driveway part of it to be. Put it here, so we need white block there, white block here. There, and that should be good. That'll be the driveway entrance for the parking lot. And we need fencing for here as well. And for over here on the other side of the parking lot, go back to stone, put a little bit of stone there, and remove that torch, put that there like that, and put torches on the fencing. So I got by one like this, kind of slow. Otherwise, that will happen. It'll end up where I don't want it. What I don't want. But it happens. So torches there on it. This is so that it has lighting around it for it not. Alright. Torches on, fencing for parking lot, torches around the building as well. That's the other thing we haven't done, which it needs to have, and we'll leave it blank there without one, because that's where the sign saying when I finished it is going to go. That's where I want torches. Just very bottom is where I want the torches. There. There. Don't want it. There we go. Back side. This side. Go all the way over here. Where was it? There's one place. There we go. Alright. It's got lighting around it. For at night now. Now I can start doing the parking spaces. So, to do parking spaces, we're going to put one, we're going to start putting one here. Do about 3 blocks long and then 2 across. Like this. So that's the first parking space, second, and so on. There. Here as well. Don't want one in front of the door because that's where people gonna get in and out from. Okay, there's those parking spaces, and there's these here we gotta build in. Okay, there we go. Kind of do like the center parking spaces. So let's see there. See how that looks. Okay. Should be sort of enough room, but don't really matter because there aren't really any real cars that are going to be on here anyway. So at least where it somewhat looks like where they can get through to the parking spaces. And do pretty much the same thing over here on the other side. Put 3 out there. See, looks good. And continue from there. Alright, parking lot for the city water and sewage plant is now finished. Everything for it is now done except for the roof for your building. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of the parking lot for right here, and not parking lot, the road is what I meant. If we're going down towards that way, I'll do that off camera. At some point, I don't know when it'll be, but it'll be eventually. So what we need to do is dig all this out. This other side out as well. We're actually gonna take it a little further than this. And these guys are in my way, so I don't have a choice. You're gonna have to die. And where does this work at? There. Dirt block I knocked out right there. Just fix that back. Okay, so it's gonna go a little further, not too much further. That's where that sign, those signs are. So around about right here for now is where it's gonna go up to. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. So 2, 3, 4. Should be enough. Move this all out, all the way back over to here. white lines for the road for a little bit. That we are going ahead and building. Way that work goes to be done. And go into that there, cover part of it up. See, how do we want to do this? I'll figure that out in a little bit. We need to get out our black terracotta and yellow terracotta for doing the rest of the section of road we're going to end doing now. Go ahead and have built and paved in for using. Okay, then yellow. Oops. Okay. There we go. Other side. And the center, cover up like this, which is where the water line runs through from. Forgot to dig that out real quick. Leave that one dug out. Go back to the water bucket. Dig that out. Dig it out as well. And fill that a little bit in. And cover that right there back up. Leave that one hole opened up so I know we'll continue in that direction. Do the same over here as well. Cover that part up. And there we go. There's a small section of the road for now, what the roads are going to look like and the design of them for my new Minecraft city. So that's how the roads are going to look once they're built. For now, this is pretty much just a small section. For now, that we have built, will be more built in that direction later on. At some point, along with water lines running to all the FNAF buildings as well, underground. And there'll also be fencing running to all the buildings to represent the electricity and power lines running to all the buildings. Except that won't be until some point after we get the city power plant built. Where we will build it will be probably about right here somewhere, because what we build next is going to be here. And I'll tell you guys here in a minute what that's going to be, which we're going to go ahead and build framing for. But for now, we need to fill this in, cover it up at least. Now that's main water line is built and is done. So we just simply cover it up by doing this. And there we go. Don't even know it's there now unless you were to dig it back up. Okay, so what we're going to build over here is a grocery store. not just regular grocery store either for my Minecraft city. It's going to be a a basically a Minecraft version of my work, which is Food Line. That's what I want to build for my Minecraft city. For my Minecraft city, it's something I've really wanted to build for a while now. So that's what we're going to build. So for now, we're just going to build mainly just the framing for now, or some of it. So let's see, what do we want to use material wise? We don't want concrete. Let's say probably the light gray terracotta is what we would want to use. So starting off with this, we want it to be about right in here where we want to build it. We want enough room where trucks can come through from behind it to leave. So we want the parking lot to be good size too, not too big. And we'll go from there. So this will be basically sort of the front of it. So there's kind of like a pillar here. So it's there. Go about 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 apart right there. We'll go from there. So go this way. Good bit. We want it somewhat big, but not really big. Big enough where I can build everything in it. So a few more. Go this direction. This direction lengthwise is got to go pretty good distance. Not really far, but it's got to go a good distance or so. I'd say about here somewhere. I'd say that's probably plenty. Of course, build it back to here and build from here over for the front of the store. Figure out where this is first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say another goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should be about right for there. This is where basically the front entrance is. So it looks somewhat right. It's starting to look like it's frame wise. It's starting to look like the Food Line I work at. Starting to very front of it here is across. If I can get it to go across. About like that. Let's see. 15. Now I need to see how long that part is. So, 15 for that part, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for that part. So, let's see. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we need about a few more blocks here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. This would go. Let's see, it was. Do that. Add 5 to this. So 5. 5. Let's throw that one. Go back over here. Count this, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 across. That's that there. That there, which was 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4. Get rid of it. Okay, so let's see. From this side of it, see if it's supposed to be like block there, 2. So straight across from that. So let's see how many. Doesn't need to be too many. Okay, how's that look? Kind of how it needs to be, but not really. So to do this, I have to add to the building. That way a little bit would most likely. So let's see. How long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 blocks. So needs to be. Get rid of this and move it over here instead. So it's actually going to be bigger in size. Hopefully it's not too big. Leave that. Say that's right, and from there it's 1, 2, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe it's 6. Something not right. That's why. It's supposed to be 5, so go from here over. Right there, where it's supposed to be 2. So fix this, move it up about 1. Get rid of this. Trying to get most of the dimensions right. That's why I'm doing it like this. Let's see, now there's 2 blocks. Here, opened up. And that should be right. That now. Fly up here above it, see how that looks. That looks pretty much right now. So now we just need to do blocks for pillars on the other side of it from front. And they were, let's see, one goes there in that corner. So this one's right. Get rid of these. Oops. I don't know what I want. Get rid of this. Get rid of all that for the time being. Go to like the right terracotta again. Fly back over here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Block number 7 is where it's going to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right there's where it's got to be. And this should be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And also 7 for that corner. So 1, 2, 3. Got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. I'd say that's right. That's just the bottom framing and outline of what my Food Lion store looks like, which is where I work at. It's pretty much what the outer front part of it looks like, or the outline of it. And then I'd say it's about, let's see, I'd say it's about probably 4 blocks tall for across uh, for pillars for in the front of it. Basically, a sidewalk area for the front portion of the store. For the very front of the store, that's how it looks like that, about 4 blocks tall or so. So build that up for it, do it. Do the same for there as well. There's this, which is walled off like that, and there's the doors that will go there. And pretty much this whole area right here is just a wall, pretty much. A solid wall for that matter, so fill that in so that it doesn't confuse me or something. And there's pretty much a window all the way across the front of it. Big windows, as a matter of fact, so do that. Take that across if I can. Almost there. And there we go. Build that up. And it was split several places about right there. And then there's one towards the center, and then there's another about right in there. So that's for window part of it. I'll go ahead and put in the window. Go ahead and have that part done. So there's window, front windows, big front windows for that matter. There we go. Front windows are done, which are pretty much the only windows in the entire store, by the way. Besides, other than the doors, that's pretty much the only windows that there are in the entire store that look to outside. There's windows inside the store, but they're in the back. The only ones that look outside are these big front ones. That's it. This is for other side of it. There is basically other stores here on the other side of it. One's just empty, has nothing in it. It used to be a Dollar General store. They built it just a little ways across the parking lot for a new Dollar General store. And across from the store that's here next to it, from where it used to be, is a urgent care doctor's office. That's pretty much it. So those I'm not going to build. It's mainly just the food line store part of it that I wanted to build. And this is pretty much how it's built layout wise. This is pretty much just about exactly how it's built. Took me a little bit to figure out how it is built lengthwise and all that. I go there so much for work that I kind of pretty much almost know exactly lengthwise how it is. Almost, but you know what I mean. is pretty much just covered with roof, pretty much that part of it. So it's similar to the color of white wool, but I'll just use it for that, and I'll put lighting in it later on. It's going to be, the main front wall is going to be way taller than that, so. And this will be covered by ceiling the entire building probably, so. Sort of, you know what I mean. Go ahead and put torches down. Right here for now for lighting. Benches and trash cans and all that are here out front on this side. Same thing for the other side as well. I'll build that later on at some point. Don't know if I'll do it on camera if you guys are not. I actually might, believe it or not. So for now, just go ahead and have the torch lighting built in for up and around. Pretty much the entire front of it. So, okay, go back over here to this side. Dimensions and all of the entire building itself may not be exact, but it's pretty close. Believe it or not, it is pretty close. So that I do know. It's definitely pretty close. Not going to put torches completely around these because behind it is where the trash cans are and where they go to. So trash cans are behind them, and then there's a bench here, and then there's a bench about right here, and then there's the recycling trash cans that are about right in there. Build in this wall. Dairy aisle is basically here on this wall. It's about like right here somewhere. Cards, like gift cards and stuff like that, are about here. This area here in the very back corner here in front is where the sprinkler valve room is. Then there's the bread aisle, which is here along the wall. And peanut butter, jelly, honey, and stuff like that is on a wall along right here. I'll get to all that eventually at some point. It won't be in today's video. It'll be later on at some point. Just don't know when yet. And I am going to have to, it does look like I am going to have to add on to the building, make it longer this way. Because I'm not going to have enough room for the dairy aisle or the meat department, which is where meats and stuff like that all is. So that might be enough. I might have to add more to it. Hopefully I won't have to, but there is a possibility. This is going to be probably one of the biggest buildings on here on the Nintendo Switch for my new Minecraft City that I will have built some of it's going to be off camera, some of it's going to be done on camera. Just not sure exactly how it'll be done yet, but that's an example of how it'll be built, most likely. The entire flooring and in the building and roof for the entire building is all going to be off camera for that. Once we get to that parts, those parts of it, I'd say that, yeah, it's probably pretty close. So, yeah. And then height wise, I'd say about around like that. Height wise is about how tall it is. So I got to build that up, that part of it. Don't know why I put that corner there like that, or like that there like that, but that's okay. Don't matter too much, really. Right now, I don't, because the whole front of it pretty much is going to be filled in anyways. It's just going to take me a little bit to do. So, fill this. Like I said, it's going to take me a little bit to fill this all in. So how tall it's got to be and all. So that's just that part of it. And then the rest of this, it's got to be built. And I'll go here to the side of it to build this part of it. All the way back over here to continue building on to the for the front of it. And later on, one point, I'll build a sign onto it. Hopefully, I have enough room to do that, but I don't know yet. I'll find that out once I get to doing it. So yeah, this part of it's going to take some time to build, especially because this whole thing is going to be filled in. So do pretty much all the other walls as well. So, there we go. That's the entire front of it, pretty much. Now it's pretty much just build a sign onto it. So to do that, pretty much about from there. Well, sign will be about right in there on the front of it. Hopefully I have enough room to build it, but I'll find that out once I get to it. So, anyways, now to go on to building pretty much the rest of the framing for tower building. This is how tall the tower building is going to be. And as you can see, all the other buildings that there are right now from my Minecraft city, definitely taller than all of them right now. So for now, this is going to be the tallest for my new Minecraft city. Until I get to building the new, improved, and better city mall for my Minecraft city. For the remake of my Minecraft city, that is. So the rest of this is pretty much just going to be framework for height-wise and everything. The rest of the building. Okay, there we go. Chop this off and get rid of the rest of it. Pretty much just goes all the way toward the front. Like this. And there we go. The framing of it and most of the front portion of the store being my work, which is that food line, is now complete. This is really similar to how it looks in real life. Dimensions and all that may not be exact, and that's fine because I know it's not going to be. The front of the store, not the sidewalk areas here, but from here, this part of it, in front of it, kind of sticks out a little bit and is a little taller in height. But like I said, it's not exact, but at least that's part of it. Justin plays games, said hi, and said he subscribed. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Thanks for becoming part of the channel. Don't know if he's still watching or not. So this is one of the more biggest buildings for my new Minecraft city that's going to be built, or will be built, and it's now, of course, officially in the process of being built. This for right now. This is all it's going to be for now, pretty much. So now I just need to put a sign saying to build it, so that I know which I'm going to put here, which is where the entrance is. So started. Hit the wrong button. Okay, so started. Started on February. Started on February. Let's see, today's the 5th. So February 5th, 2021. This 2/5/2021. Alright, there we go. Got the date and time. Put on sign on to it. Same when I started. And all, so. Okay, well, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again, maybe in a new video sometime tomorrow or in another new video I'm edited. Try to get uploaded today at some point. So, of course, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys again soon. So, of course, thank you all for watching.